YouTube, it's your boy getting back with another Undisputed video. Please hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on all. Let's get it. So today, Steel City Interactive has released a new update for Undisputed. One thing about Steel City Interactive that you cannot dispute is the fact that they worked so hard on their game. This is what maybe their 5th or 6th update of their game, which is still in early access. So we got some changes, we got some new fighters. Let's break it down. All right, so they're trying to change body uppercuts, and that's going to come in the next update. But here's what they said. Players online are able to repeatedly use the body uppercut without much consequences, leading to unbalanced fights. We're currently testing 2 solutions internally, a change to the body uppercut targeting and a change to the body blocking. They hope that that would change the way people use body uppercuts. If they really want gamers to stop spamming body uppercuts, they could do one of 3 things. They can make it a risk reward system for throwing body uppercuts to opponents. Opponent that is expecting a body uppercut should be able to land headshots much easier and with more damage. Give fighters who have good inside fighting a good body uppercut. Also, that segues into the 3rd point. The body uppercut should be used primarily for inside fighting. As of right now, not too sure after the patch, but as of right now, you can land a body uppercut at mid-range. If a fighter is really going to try to hit an opponent from the body at range, it should leave their upper body totally exposed. That should be a counter hook and it's night-night. The body uppercut should be a risk-reward type of technique. New fighters that are in the game. This is very exciting. When they add new fighters to the game and they have their specific, I guess, punch speeds and movements, it does add a lot of life into the game. And trust and believe, I will be playing these fighters and showcasing them on my channel. We got Vasyl Lomachenko. They added to the game with his own unique movement, swift footwork, and signature directional punches. We got Amir Khan with his lightning fast hands. I really want to see how he is. They also added legendary fighter Floyd Patterson. Patterson should have some good combinations. He also introduces the peekaboo style of fighting. Patterson and Mike Tyson has the peekaboo style of fighting. The difference is Mike Tyson, he kind of squatted down to the ground in his peekaboo style, and Floyd Patterson really kind of bent over, leaned forward with his peekaboo style. So it'll be interesting to see if they have that difference, or just having a different fighting style into the game is always welcome. More depth is always welcome. And they added Daniel Jacobs. The one interesting thing about Daniel Jacobs is boxing fans know Daniel Jacobs actually had some close fights with Canelo Alvarez. So does that mean Daniel Jacobs is now also one of the best, or almost one of the best fighters in this game? He also had close fights with Triple G. There's a lot of people saying that he beat Triple G. Even Triple G was saying, yeah, I think he beat me. I don't deserve this split decision. So it's interesting. Daniel Jacobs in this game, I really wonder how he's going to play. All right, so we got some gameplay changes. We've changed the damage health system from 6 individual damage zones into 1 overall head zone and 1 overall body zone. We hope this, alongside the below days threshold change, encourages players to mix up their fighting styles, which should lead to better quality of matches online. But honestly, that's how the game already was. It was already catered to combination boxing and going left right with your hooks, spamming your left and right hooks. That was like the most powerful thing you could do in the game. They also changed the damage thresholds used to calculate daze chance. Fighters are now more likely to hit their opponents into daze by mixing up punches and landing combinations, rather than focus on the same punch repeatedly. This does not impact the chance of landing a flash daze. All that sounds really good and all, but it seems like every single update that they've released has focused on combination punching to equal a knockout instead of 1 punch power. There's a lot of fighters on the roster that's supposed to have 1 punch power instead of combination punch power. After reading that, it seems like the game still rewards spammers rather than people who are setting up their punches. Another addition is They also added a warning to the in-fight UI that will show a player if they're close to being dazed and remove the sectional body art UI. And they also made a change to stamina. The curve has been reduced across overall stamina regeneration, which means fighters with higher rating stamina have a less steep advantage. I got you. I understand that. The ultimate goal here is to make sure we're seeing punch stats that are more in line with what you see in a real fight. This is the first step, and we'll continue to iterate on this area of balance as we follow your feedback. So basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to come up with realistic punch stats to match the stamina of real life fighters and what is going on in the game. If you pick a fighter that has good stamina and somewhat pace yourself, your stamina will stay at damn near 100 or 99, even though you threw about 1,200 punches throughout a 12-round fight. That's just not fair. So hopefully they made the change that will fix that issue. And of course, they're going to continue on to evolve the stamina. I hope they allow users to punch themselves out in early rounds so that they'll have to deal with low stamina throughout the whole rest of the fight. That's what they need to do. Take out these slow motion punches, allow users to punch themselves out. Once they punch themselves out, it makes them way more acceptable to get knocked out, to get flash knocked out, and it makes their defense worse. That's how you really stop users from spamming punches. You don't have to go the extra route of all this other stuff. Let them punch themselves out. Show that their movement speed is much slower when they have low stamina, their power isn't as good, and their chin is nowhere near as good once they punch themselves out. And there should be a UI for that and everything. I think that's way more realistic than them slow motion punches. Ash, I'm talking directly to you. Lastly, we have some stat changes on individual fighters. I think I'm gonna leave that up to separate videos and get back to y'all. So keep your eyes open for those videos. And that's going to do it for this update. I'm gonna start playing, start recording, and get back to you. This your boy Get It, and we are out of here. Gamers, if you made it this far, and if you like the content, please like the content. Please hit the notification bell. I have content like these 2 videos that are released daily. And until then, we are out of here.